Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is this brand new Hot Wheels 2010 Chevy Impala. It's done up in a BF Goodrich Hot Wheels racing livery. And because it's brand new, there's not a mark on it. Everything is pristine on this car, but I'm going to do some extra detailing to it, probably a wheel swap and certainly a new livery. It's my entry to the February Four Horsemen Invitational, which is on the theme of NASCAR. You can also see the next couple of monthly builds coming up, and there's a different guest horseman every month this year. I'll also do Dibs, Mercedes, and most importantly, there's still time left for you to join in with my channel's second anniversary Porsche Invitational, followed by Three Blind Mice painted green theme. Lots of fun stuff coming up, so I hope you'll get subbed up and hit that like button if you enjoyed this kind of content. The picture in the Four Horsemen's calendar was deemed to be a little bit too difficult for everybody to get easily, so we were given the green light to choose any casting that we wanted as long as it was a NASCAR type, and that's why I'm going with this Hot Wheels Chevy Impala. And again, it's brand new, so the breakdown doesn't reveal any flaws or imperfections here, but there are things that I'm going to change as I move through this project. You'll notice that I use a bench vise and this little portable vise as well. Whenever I'm drilling, that's just for safety. Goggles and a respirator are also standard equipment here for me. I want to encourage you to make a visit to Doc 300ZX. Look at this cool looking customer. And it's a cool YouTube channel too for die-cast enthusiasts. I encourage you to follow the link I left in the description to make a visit and find out what Doc 300ZX is all about. And tell him that you came by from Maple Leaf Customs, okay? Thank you. My paint stripper is making fast work out of the paint job on the Hot Wheels. And it revealed a pretty good casting underneath, so it didn't require a whole lot of TLC, but I do spend some time at this stage because every moment in bare metal detail gives you a better finish. Car's been degreased and gets a primer shot here. I'll be careful to get on the bottom of the casting as well. The Impala has been a favorite car of NASCAR sponsors, as you can see by all of these pictures, so I had a myriad of liveries to choose from, but this is the one that I've decided to go with, the Ryan Newman U.S. Army number 39. That entails a base coat of black. Once the primer has dried up, and I'll apply a couple of coats, ending with a wet coat on the top. I'm using Vallejo black. After that's dried and cured, I give it a shot of clear coat before I do any masking and taping, and that's going to ensure that I don't remove any of this carefully applied black. I found this decal scheme online, which I use to measure out accurately what I'm going to print myself on a 1:64 scale car. And you've seen me do this many times before, so these are just a couple of highlight decal application steps. Some careful positioning with a toothpick, and then I squeegee out any air bubbles or moisture from under the decal with a Q-tip. And in this case, I'm using decal sole with a brush to contour to the wheel wells. Because this is a NASCAR, I need a roll cage, and this is the first time I've ever built one. I thought it would be easier to build it inside the window to perfectly fit the measurements and the angles, and so that's what I did here. with paper clips, the standard super glue, and you can see now I don't have to worry about whether that will fit perfectly. You probably won't even see this very clearly through the windshield, but nevertheless it gets primed and then painted black to match the rest of the interior. But in the meantime I go to work with the standard basic detailing on the undercarriage of the NASCAR. You can see I did a little bit of red highlight just to make those bits stand out. The original casting came with a blue windshield, and so I thought I'd take the opportunity to vacuum form a clear glass unit, and I use this machine that superheats a piece of 1/2 millimeter thick clear plastic, and then the vacuum forms it over the original, which you see I'm removing here. There's the blue Hot Wheels. A little bit of careful trimming to cut away the excess plastic, and then some micro trimming that will show off the roll cage and the little bit of interior a bit better. And I use drywall tape for the windows netting. Time to upgrade the original Hot Wheels to this set of Oro Letra gold letter Samed wheels. Deep dish, look at those, 10 millimeters front and back. They look fantastic, and when you see that together with the decals on the body, it's a great match. Very striking. My channel logo is the last of the small details to go on. Everything sets up and cures after some clear coating, and the next day, reassembly begins with the vacuum-formed clear windshield, which fits in perfectly. Very happy with that. The new roll cage affixed to the racing interior and the detailed chassis. Everything goes back together just as it should. During a couple of dry fit sessions, I ensured that the wheels were good rollers. That's important to me before something leaves the shop here. And we can have a closer look now. The clear coat always gives it a nice shine. There's Army camouflage wrapped all around the car on the lower panels, and all of the sponsor decals came out great. As small as they are, they went on just fine. And the Ryan Newman Chevy Impala looks great. He actually won the Daytona 500 in 2008, and then he drove the number 39 Army car to victory in the Subway Fresh Fit 600 in Phoenix in 2010, and then later at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway in 2011. So it's got a successful racing pedigree, and I think it displays nicely now. Leave a respectful comment below and tell me what you think of the Impala number 39 Army NASCAR racer. And be sure to tell me where you're watching from, because I'm interested to know. This car will go to my local Goodwill shop as a gift for a little boy or girl. I hope they'll be happy with it, and we'll get a new generation of carpet racers started. Thanks for visiting today. I sure appreciate each and every one of my followers. Don't forget to visit Doc 300ZX and try to watch all the rest of the Four Horsemen NASCAR builds in this month of February. I expect we'll see some real beauties. I wish you a great week. Drive carefully. It's coffee time.